Welcome to the Pushin' the Cushion podcast with Slim Pushins and Corby Sherb. For all your local and national sprint car updates, news, opinions, driver and team interviews, and behind-the-scenes insights and stories I promise you've never heard. These two have no idea what they're doing or why they're doing it, so give it a try. If for no other reason, you'll be able to make fun of them for it. And now, from the Rutherford Team Studio, please welcome Corby and Slim.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting week of Pushing the Cushion Shop Beers. As always, my co-host, who literally just got back home from fighting wildfires, Corby Sherb.
What's happening, everyone? Jesus Christ. I quit automatically right now.
What a great...
Kerbo asked me to do that for you. Hang on. The people are not going to... People are not going to know what's going on if we don't play your real intro music there. But
I like Tulsa Time so much better. Corby, you're back from fighting fires. We appreciate it.
Man, there's a lot of wildfires around us right now. They had like two ways out of Decatur closed down yesterday. So they call him the fireman. It's funny because that's one of the pictures that I took. I was up on top of the wing and I said, "Shh, the fireman coming."
And always, the guy behind the dials back there
looks really busy and he's not doing anything.
Hollywood Jim. Did you get shocked? What happened?
No, I
threw a rod.
What happened?
I was making sure.
You got low
making
oil
sure
pressure?
we were live on YouTube and it started playing in the background.
The guy on the dials.
Sprints mainly.
That was the wrong one. That wasn't your Italian intro music.
Ah.
There it is. Jimmy Hollywood.
That's better than Tulsa Time.
No, it's not.
I get to listen to that every Monday afternoon. Dinner at my father-in-law's.
You're lying.
Bring a little Italian flavor to the podcast.
There's no way.
Tonight.
Is it pasta? Pasta every Monday?
Pretty much. Oh, man.
All right, Corby, back to the wildfires. They were knocking on your back door out there in Decatur.
There's still, I don't think that, but there's one like west of us.
The
towards
Highway
like
51
Jacksboro.
fire?
No, this one's.
Oh, no, you're talking about the big one.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I mean, the wind's blowing that way this time of year, but that one's bad, man. They have a lot of people evacuating still. So,
I just saw when I was trying to get on my phone on our live that the Highway 51 fire, as of like a half hour ago, is 100% contained.
yeah,
The other one is 5% contained, and I saw earlier today that it grew like 40,000 acres in under 10 hours. It's at 50,000 acres right now.
it's super dry and it was windy again today. So, I mean, Jim is losing his mind talking about wildfires right now.
Nah, Jim loves good wildfire talk.
Wildfire talk, yeah. That's exactly what we needed.
Mambo Italian Mambo
Italiano.
Oh, like Mambo number 5? Great song.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
So, all right, Jim, tell us what's going on. Your wife sent me a text earlier, backdooring you.
Oh, yeah.
She told me to ask about your ear. What's happening?
I had my ear procedure this afternoon. They patched it up. We'll see. I don't know.
Little silicone in there.
Yeah, I asked them. I was like, should I just be earplug guy for the rest of my life? Anytime I go swimming, am I going to be that weirdo? And they're like, yeah, probably. But hopefully, I'm going to do like a hearing test.
You're going to be the cotton in the ear kid?
Yeah, I had like this hearing test where they shove you in a booth and play dings and bings, and it's like being in Atlantic City, and passed that kind of with flying colors. And but my left ear is bad right now, so they tried to patch it up. We'll see.
No more Italian
took
jokes.
in a couple weeks.
I've only just begun, Mike. Speaking of Mike,
Mike probably didn't do the burying, but he probably knows where the shovels are.
What was the term? What did you tell me earlier? Tafoya?
Tifosi.
What is tifosi?
It's like the Italian word for fans or supporters. Like the Ferrari fans are called the tifosi when they go run Monza.
That was a lot of
What a cool
words.
racetrack. What a cool racetrack.
Yeah.
Corby's been there 3 times. Broke a
No,
leg
I've
there
never
once.
been there. Played tons of IndyCar
Forza?
or F1 races and some MotoGP races there. Super cool place.
Yeah. Anyway,
Jim,
good to have you on, Mike. Mike,
Jim,
I got my new Mike Ferrari hat in.
Look at that.
I got a couple of them. I got one for Kerbo. Mike, I got you a couple.
I didn't want red, Mike. I wanted black. I didn't want to stand out like Jim.
75 black hats, so I got me an Italian red Mike Ferrari MF hat. I also made you some shirts, Mike.
You're not wearing it? We don't have a picture of that?
I actually don't have one because I came up with a couple good ideas today and made them. Here's one, Corby.
What? Oh, yeah. I like that.
And that's got copyright violations written all over it, but they can sue me. And so this one's a little bit more subdued. And
I like that one.
So I got a couple other ones. For Mike, a big supporter of us.
Can you make a reflective one so that he can wear his own shirt on the infield?
That is a great question. Stand by. Talk amongst yourselves.
Imola is better than Monza. It's just my opinion. Next question, back to you, Slim.
Yeah.
Back to you, Slim.
Talking about racetracks in Italy.
Do you know
Imola's cool, man.
Do you know how many bones you've broken?
I don't know. A couple. Just a few. I was pretty lucky, honestly.
Which one of the 4 of you have broken the most? Hold on. Oh, okay.
Logan, hands down. Most rods, most surgeries. Logan, that poor thing, man. He touched the ground. He'd touch his finger to the wall and just shatter a leg.
So speaking of rods, Corby and I together we went to Big Shots this weekend. I swung the club once. The legendary Chad Wilson. Huh?
Did you power shank it?
Yeah. The legendary Chad Wilson and Mrs. Chad Wilson showed up. They graced us with their presence, but Wilson got up there to hammer a couple. And he's a good golfer. He's got the most messed up unfolding lawn chair swing. And I asked him, I was like, hey, why do you swing like that? He says, because I can't straighten my back. I've got rods in my back. A lot of people don't know. Corby, tell everybody, what did Wilson do before he
raced quads. The same, like, I know a lot of people, we probably shouldn't say this, publicly, but, like, his hand stuff, he wasn't born that way. He got ran over by a motorcycle at Boyd Raceway, of all places. I think we told a little bit of that story, but he raced quads for a long time, and he was pretty good. He was also kind of like me and pretty good at getting hurt, too, so...
Uncle Chad.
Bates is a little...
Uncle Chad.
Bates is a little testy. Bates, we're going to get to you
Bates
and your accomplishments.
Bates has a cool plate in his collarbone, and after his TMS crash, his wife walked out of the trailer and asked me to go in there and check it. You could see a giant strap mark there. It's cute, but didn't end up bending the plate. That's the biggest fear. Like, Merle he's broke like his left collarbone 3 times, his right one 4 times or something like that. The biggest fear is getting a plate put in, and then you bend that plate.
Yeah, I remember Merle was laying under a car.
Is that like the plate in Cousin Eddie's head?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I remember Merle getting, like, under a car to change the oil or something and, like, bent his arm improperly and the plate shifted or something, and he was all out of sorts.
It's not good. Talking about stuff like that.
Boys are all messed up.
Huge shout out to Emery LaPlante. She just went through a knee surgery. Hate that for you, sweetheart. Hopefully you're on the road to recovery. Good luck with the knee stuff. Do the stretches. Please do the stretches. I talked to her
last night. I told her that, Corby. I talked to her for a little while last night. I was on the phone with the kid, and we got to pile up in Millbridge. It's bad. I talked to the kid a little while, and in typical Ryder LaPlante fashion, he just left me on the phone, just handed his phone to his sister. Oh, because there was a random pig that showed up in their shop that's not their pig. So I talked to Emery last night for a little while.
That's how I got my cat.
She's in good. A cat's a big difference than a pig. Super Trucker hit him in the head with a shovel to run him off.
Goodness gracious!
But Emery seemed like she was in good spirits. She's going to be down and out for a while. She doesn't know if she's going to be able to play sports anymore because I guess it's a recurring injury. So,
yeah, that was the good thing about us and breaking bones and having surgeries and stuff like that. It wasn't super reliant outside of head injuries that they probably couldn't fix you or spinal cord stuff. Typically, you had about 3 weeks to get healthy, no matter your injury. You had about 3 weeks. If it was longer than 3 weeks, you probably lost a ride.
Corby, speaking of Bates and his plate, we'd never told that story. The whole story from TMS and
him crashing on a motorcycle.
No,
that's how it happened.
Bates is wreck at TMS when we thought it got dented.
Yeah,
Corby and I were on the side by side. Were we on Jim's side by side?
Probably.
I think
probably.
We were.
Yes.
That unit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On the unit of the mule. And we were sitting there, and I don't know, like I was watching Bates, and he was ripping, he was running up front, and I guess I had like looked away for like just a second, and I looked back up, and I mean just going straight at the wall.
That was one of the toughest licks I've seen in 305 racing in a long time.
Man, that stuff, it's not the crash or the flips or any of that stuff that gets you, it's the abrupt stop, and concrete walls don't usually move much. And
they didn't that night either.
No, he Corby, tackled that thing.
I said, Corby, let's go. And he said, I don't. They're not going to let us out there. I said, well, we're not asking. We're going out there. So Corby put that thing in whatever drive that Jim's got on that thing, and we headed out there.
Just like you didn't break down on the way, lose a wheel.
We got out there.
It's a different story.
There's a story too. We got out there pretty quick. Corby, you think we were out there within a minute of the car coming to rest?
Yeah, and we'll talk. I want to touch base on that too. You know, a lot of times, the safety officials, how quick that they are to us racers. But we were there, and you could tell like it's such an impact. And I don't care how safe you try to be. It's the jar of your brain and the brain fluid that just makes you discombobulated.
Oh, he was looping. We got there. His helmet was sideways, and the shield was hanging off one side.
And I was talking to Martin Edwards, and Martin was like, "Did something break?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't see it." And Martin's like picking up, steering arm. Here you go. Here's a high. Might want to keep that one. That's a keeper there.
The front right tire was, I don't know, 15 feet from the car.
And Jim is just devastated, like buckled at his knees, like his beauty of a car is just in a ball of a mess.
I just worried about my buddy. We can build a car again. Ain't no big deal. We got better ones now.
Oh yeah, that's the same. Like my dad told you after Devil's Bowl, but you were pretty tore up about that one too.
Yeah, well, that was just my
man,
fault
it's
being an idiot.
The safety. We talked earlier in the year about car safety and are these cars getting too rigid, and it's still a lot of, like I said, it's like our job, and there's times that we can be safer, and we watch motorcycle racing. Flat Track comes on Flow now, so I know there's a bigger audience of people who gets to see it, and man, like you just tip over, and the kid compound fractured his right arm, and then we watch the Springfield Mile, which is probably the most. It is the favorite race that we raced on motorcycles, and you watch these USAC cars just absolutely go for rides. And they stand up and walk away.
Yeah, so this is Danny Jennings' car. The scary part about this is that he crashed with like 3 laps to go, and then they just called the race, and that's never a good sign.
For sure.
When that happens. But I guess they were on like a time limit, or it was getting dark. I know ARCA was there too. Maybe they had a practice that was on TV or something. So they called the race, and they were just like, all right, that's it from Springfield. And you usually think a lot of worse stuff has happened than that. And then Danny walks away, and he's doing an interview an hour later. Thank God. that was a big lick. And then I got to pull this
first lap,
up,
man.
The first lap deal.
Front straightaway.
Hang on, it's coming.
I hope you have a better clip than the only one that I've seen, because there was so much dust you can't see anything.
That was the problem. A lot of people complained about the dust this year.
Well, to be fair, it's been dusty there for 75 years to start the race. It poured that morning. It was locked down and hammered down with a big curb for qualifying. And guys just got to give each other more space. They're going 158 miles an hour. So I just have a couple of pictures I pulled. Damn. This one's
took
live.
The second lick there from the car.
That one's live, and
that's a cool picture, actually.
Yeah, that's a wall hanger.
Depends on who you ask.
That's a wall hanger.
I don't think that's going on my wall.
Kudos to old Matt G.
Here's him getting out of the side of it, because the whole cage is collapsed and it's halfway gone and stuff. But huge rides. I mean, those guys are going. So Kaylee Bryson had a post from like a Whoop or a data collector or whatever, and her fastest speed was 158 miles an hour. And
Super Trucker said Danny's was a new car too.
And when you're going that fast and you start hitting stuff, that's a lot of kinetic energy to that you have to dissipate. So those cars have to blow apart like that. That energy's got to go somewhere. So, it's tough to look at those frames. Danny's car is a brand new car, and it's mangled, but it did what it's supposed to do. Both drivers, got up and walked away. So, big rides at Springfield. They go to DuQuoin here in 2 weeks. They'll have another big car count, and the miles are a different ball game, man. Like, I think USAC sprint cars at Terre Haute might be the wildest thing I've ever seen, or at Winchester on the pavement. But I went to the last race at the Indy Mile before they ruined it, and the Silver Crown cars are wild. They're really wild, and it seems to be like a lot of old timers run that. Like, a lot of 60-year-old guys running the Silver Crown series. Yeah, this is his 47th entry into the Bettenhausen 100. You're like, damn it.
Yeah,
he's been running.
Would you do it though? I guess kind of like off topic there, but would you go stand on the guardrail at Springfield for the motorcycle race?
No.
Why?
I don't want to watch people get maimed.
They got airbag suits nowadays.
Oh, no. You guys are Neanderthals. But anyway,
Tony Nichols said you should have seen Syracuse at the mile.
Syracuse would have been cool too.
Yeah, so they ran Silver Crown cars there. They ran Silver Crown cars there for a while. Their big show was the modifieds, but they even ran, like, the World of Outlaws ran there. Bates is posting USAC used to run midgets on the miles.
Oh yeah, there's still a video on YouTube of a midget crash going into turn 3, and I mean, unreal.
They USAC posted a couple videos, highlights of it last week, just gearing up for Springfield, and it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd be running Ardmore in a midget, to be honest.
I bet it would be wild, honestly. Like I said, I've rode miles. I've never drove a car like that. I can't imagine just trying to make it go straight all the way down the back straightaway there, especially at Springfield, and you go over the riser there, and then you go into turn 3 through the tunnel. I bet it's wicked getting into turn 3 there in a car.
Yeah. Well, like the champ car, that final race in Indy that I worked on, we ran like 2 inches of stagger.
Mm-hmm.
If even that, and that was when the track was real heavy. When it gets locked down and starts taking rubber, you're on 1.5 inches of stagger or something like that. It's like, the cars are wildly different. It's the same, but it's really different. It's like running a midget at Chili Bowl or running a sprint car at Devil's Bowl. They're the same, but you set them up, they're built to do it, So, anyway, good to see those guys walk away. Silver Crown cars are cool. I mean, they got 75-gallon fuel cells. They're carrying. When we watched that crash here at the house, and I told Chelsea, I was like, "That's a big lick." You're carrying 75 times 6, Kerbo. What is it? Go.
It's like 1 million.
70. It's like 450 turbo.
Damn, I was close.
450 pounds of fuel behind that rear axle, so when it goes flipping, that's a lot of mass and a lot of ballast, and you're carrying a lot of speed. That's a lot of kinetic energy, and these things have to dissipate. So, anyway,
Talking about it, man.
Yeah.
We'll just stick to it, like setup, man. Like Jim, I'm gonna call you out here, buddy. What has it taken this year to make you just put the wrenches down and just go be a driver?
Doing it wrong.
He never put the wrenches down
4 times in a row.
No, he did it. He let me block the car at Ardmore, and kept it real minimal on changing big things.
Oh, I was tinkering with stuff down there.
Tinkering and then pulling bars out to put in reverse split across the front. I was just asking, not to put you on the spot, but what did it take to?
Jim's got the yips
running
in
bad.
Every race.
Running bad is what caused it to happen. So, it's been trial and error, and then just getting back to, our setup book from 2023 and 2024. And you're like, oh, all right, this works pretty good. Let's just stay here. And we've been all right. So,
but I just think there's a lot of nights that, like, I think that you've tried to beat it in me and my brother's heads and anyone else's heads that you've turned wrenches on is just go give me your best. This is the race car that you got. Go out there and race this. A lot of times it's up to drivers, and my biggest line whenever I'm turning wrenches on someone is be a fucking race car driver. If it's not working on the top, try something different. Do something. It's not always the guy in the pit area, because
editing himself again.
I'm going to say this to you, Jimmy. How many times did a car you've turned a wrench on pull in the pits and you blamed it on the driver?
Every time.
What? What? Never one time have you ever blamed a driver.
Yeah, I know.
I've hit 4 infield tires, and I come in, and Jim's like, sorry, dude, I gave you a shit car. It's just a shit box.
Driving's hard. I prove it every Saturday night. I'm going to prove it this Saturday night at RPM Speedway. Watch me putt around the back, or haul ass and then spin out and end up in the back. It's only one of the two solutions. So,
Corby, if you don't mute that TV, we're going to get copyright rebroadcast violations.
It's like 4. I can't even hear it.
We can hear it. We're running a professional show here. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have Dirt Vision emails from their lawyers.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'm looking over here. Wes is texting us
now
pictures
it's all
of that
nice
car
and
from
quiet.
TMS
I feel like I
just
just got out of a race car.
Yeah.
It's never quiet whenever I get out of a race car.
Yeah. Well, my ear's all tuned up
because of all the fans
extra
you have.
sensitive.
Yeah. No, it's usually someone pissed off at me over a dumb move that I made.
Yeah.
I took out half the field. I did take out the entire Estes family one night.
So
Super Trucker said if it's got 4 wheels on it when it hits the track, it's all on the driver.
I agree.
Super Trucker, you think you could talk to Jim for a while?
Yeah. Spoken like a guy whose kid drives for him. Oh man. Yeah. So I don't feel bad. Oh, I do feel bad for the little plants. They I meant to screen grab these, but they drove all the way to Memphis to the ditch in West Memphis, Arkansas, to run a big 360 race on Saturday, and ends up getting rained out. And the ditch is on the
That's
first
exactly what it is.
So when I first moved here, I was kind of living back and forth between Cincinnati and Dallas, and I drove back and forth 14 times one summer, and I just happened to be driving on a Saturday once, and so I was like rolling through Nashville or whatever, and I pulled up the sprint car schedule at the ditch, and they happened to be running, and so I pulled over and race fan for a night there. And let me tell you, it is a dump, but it is a cool dump, and it is one exit inside the Arkansas state line from the Mississippi River.
It's on this side of the Mississippi River,
underwater for 3 months out of the year, every spring, and it kind of smells, but it's an awesome little racetrack, and all day their promoters like on Facebook, no matter what, we're getting this show in. There's no way we're canceling. Get out to the ditch tonight. And then the next post says, we're canceled.
I asked the kid last night, I was like, all right, kid, what did you think about the ditch? And he goes, Kerbo, we didn't race. I was like, that's not what I was asking. I don't know, Kerbo. I slept, and then I woke up and we unloaded and we talked for a little while, and then we loaded back up and we left. It's like, okay. I don't even know why I tried to get information out of the kid.
Yeah, then they posted on Facebook 6 different times, we are rained out. Like, what are you guys doing here?
Did anyone else try to stay up to watch sprint cars on the West Coast?
No. Bro, that's how I know I'm getting old. I didn't make an A main all week.
You didn't?
High Limits is running at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Jim, we need more out of you.
It's great, you know.
Yeah,
you're the linchpin of this podcast.
Yeah,
we need more out of you than that.
Yeah, I don't think I got to an A main all week, which was just brutal. You know, caught the highlights, but yeah. I mean, it's nice to just kind of get off work and be making dinner and queue up. Hot laps kind of starts late, stuff like that. And
Super Truck said it was raining. He was on the PA saying not to leave. We're racing. 5 minutes later, we're rained out.
Yeah. So here's the Facebook post. It says, so this came from the man himself, and he says, we are getting this show in tonight no matter what. Update.
Load your friends and family and come out. It's going to be a great show.
What are you guys doing? Why is
Jim Mills. Jim Mills said this post didn't age well.
Well, and then there's 2 other Facebook posts, probably them tired of telling people they're rained out. I mean, the rain sucks. You know, Shane Carson used to promote races up in Oklahoma and stuff, and he would tell me you could do everything right, and you know, the weather would be the only thing that mattered, and that's what you can't control. And you know, but we talk on here all the time about tracks and officials putting themselves in a good spot, so that they can, you know, be consistent. And then the race promoters like, don't post stuff like that. Like that only ends badly. You know, even if you get that show in, like the potential for having to have that kind of egg on your face. What are you thinking? Like, I understand you're trying to have a big race and get people out there, but trust me, nobody's sitting at home in driving distance going, oh, I don't think it's going to come. It looks like it's going to rain. You know?
They're just as good at reading the radar as everyone else.
Yeah.
Better.
Exactly. So, hate that for our 360 compadres that got to toast 6 hours that way to watch it rain. Hopefully they didn't have their stuff out, because that's always a fun load up and wash day, when you have to power spray the inside of the trailer too. So anyway, that was the ditch. The 410 stuff wasn't wildly compelling. Rico's crashed every night out west, I saw, and he gave up the points lead.
The Power I show was good. I saw the Power I show.
I don't have a start to finish account. Do you? Can I start using yours to watch highlights, Kerbo?
No. Corby's got one. You can.
I forgot to delete it.
I did too.
From what, like TMS?
No, yeah, watching Bates at TMS. Yeah, that's where it came from. Because I had it the year before. Maybe it was Bates again the year before at TMS or something. I don't know. And I'd canceled it, and then I tried to log back in, and so I got it, and then somehow didn't even get to use it Saturday night because you ended up in the seat, not him, and so I had to go to the racetrack.
Yeah. Yeah, the Power Ideal.
I'll be right back, boys.
I'll see you later, Kerbo. Just live your own life, buddy.
I can still hear you.
I mean, the Power I stuff is big time racing in the Midwest now. I mean, they're paying a big point fund. They come here at the end of the year in like November to finish off their season again.
Yep.
I think it's like $50,000 to win that points deal. I mean, they got big middle states, flyover states racing. in Missouri, Oklahoma, Kansas,
Oh, Lucas Oil, they
and
race
the
the Lucas Oil
plains.
Speedway. Such a cool place. I know that
Yeah.
they're getting a lot of flack over the dirt right now, but it's just absolutely beautiful there.
Yeah,
One of the
it's
nicest facilities we have.
Probably second to Lawrenceburg, my home track, the best track in the country.
Here we
But
go.
there it
anyway,
is.
Doesn't hold a candle to Springfield, Mom. Doesn't hold a candle.
That's right. I don't know about that. I've not been to Springfield. I've been to DeCoin, the little track, the mini Magic Mile there in DeCoin. But
DeCoin's different, man. DeCoin's kind of secluded. Springfield is truly like, it's a fairgrounds. It's right in the middle of town. Springfield's the capital. I mean, Abraham Lincoln was born there. I can go on and on over history of Springfield. Like some of our biggest sponsors forever were from there. Hall's Husqvarna is based in Springfield, Illinois. Jay Hall and his wife Tammy Hall always took great care of us. Great people. If I didn't have to live in Texas, because I love living in Texas, I'd probably move to Springfield.
Wow. There you go, folks. There's the truth.
It's a cool place, man.
Corby Sherb hates Texas.
No, man. There's a lot of cool racetracks in Peoria. All right,
Jim, let's see your Happy Dads. What flavor are we drinking tonight?
Yeah. I went with the Death Row Records grape, which is a brand crossover. I don't understand, but
Death Row grape?
My wife was not a fan of the flavor of the grape. She likes the fruit punch that Jeb likes. They all kind of taste the same. They're just like White Claws or Trulies. They all taste the same.
They're lethal.
So,
lethal.
But yeah, I got it simply for it to say Death Row Records. So
you're a rocker tonight?
Yeah. I don't think you know what Death Row Records is, Corby.
Here we go.
Don't listen. I've learned I will test Corby and Corby's knowledge in all but two things on earth. One of them is racetracks, because there's 1,000% chance that he's been at. I will never ever go to a racetrack that Corby's never been to.
That's not true.
And two is music.
I like my music. All music. From all genres, all. No, it's not just that, man. No. Grew up a punk rocker.
Corby, on all the road trips, I gotta hand it to Corby. As much of an asshole as he is, I gotta hand it to him. He allowed me. There was a happy medium in music on every road trip that we've ever taken. Logan, there you go.
No, not that stupid song.
I don't know what you have against that song. I could understand. No, I could understand Jim not liking it, because we listened to it 35 times on the way to Tulsa one time.
Yeah, in Warhurst,
and he was just grinning
RV
the whole way.
That was not roadworthy.
You know what we listened. You know what we had more than 35 times? Animals inside that RV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had pigs. Did they have the pigs yet? No, they just had the little proctologist
they were between
dog.
pigs.
Yeah. God.
Well, they were between road pigs. They had pigs at the house.
That'll be good filler podcast material for December and January leading up to Chili Bowl.
All right, Corby. James Horton's testing you. Dexter and the Moon Rocks.
The name sounds familiar, but not the band. I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
James sent me an email. He finally got his an order of T-shirts, and he said he went to Kennedale and had himself 2 corn dogs on Saturday.
Oh yeah. I didn't remind you. I bet we probably don't have that picture. He said they were,
quote, pretty good, and I'm,
He gave us. I made him rate them. He gave the KSB corn dog an 8.
I'd like to know what your 10 is,
I gave my
sir.
last one. Huh?
I'd like to know what his 10 is if that Kennedale corn dog's an 8, because it looks like a good one.
Well, here we go. Corby, Jim's new to Texas, so corn dogs are new for him.
Look, I've been eating corn dogs.
If I'm gonna do something like that, I'm just gonna eat a chili dog.
Gross.
Not that Skyline chili stuff or whatever.
Look at this. Look at this full circle moment. Coy Pennington, Dexter and the Moon Rocks bought a trailer from me, and they're using to tour out of. Oh, he
I
said,
don't know who they
James
are.
Horton said they were pretty good corn dogs. He bought the last one Saturday, which either means he was there late with Brewer or they ran out early.
Yeah, probably because all the extra
Did we-
So what do we
publicity
do? We're
they're
name
getting
dropping right
about
now.
them.
So Dexter and the Moonrocks is a newer band, I guess, based out of Abilene. You know, I mean, I got like a third cousin that's in a pretty rad rock band, Nerve. If you ever guys want to look up them, NERV, Nerve, Jordan Grokett. No, we don't want to go down music history right now for name dropping people.
Doesn't ring any bells.
Well, that's because you don't listen to music. You listen to
I just listen to the
sports
ticket.
radio and.
That's right. 1310.
God, I'd rather just test the durability of a ceiling fan.
Jimmy, what is this?
Nice.
Tony spends 20 minutes with you and your dad, and you have absolutely fumbuzzled this guy.
Oh. If you're coming to RPM on Saturday, Tony, come down to the trailer. Maybe Mom will work up some some cheese conies. Let me make a note of that.
It is way too warm to be eating chili dogs right now.
Yes, Jim. Look, he's just. Hey,
I can
Jim,
do all things through Christ. Go ahead and jot that down.
Jim, are you writing that down on your notepad wallet?
Yep, that's right. No,
Still
not
got
in my wallet. Yeah, I
still have
the
it?
notepad wallet.
Yeah, of course.
We're walking around the shop. We're walking around the shop. Everyone else is like 12 beers deep. Jim won't touch a beer because they're working on a car. He just flips out the notepad.
That's right.
Jim uses that notepad like a yardage book for a PGA Touring Pro.
Wesley's great about taking notes too, man. Like before you ever make an adjustment, you got to tell him what you're doing so he can go and jot it down. And I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just trying.
Wes's notes and Jim's notes are a different level of note.
Not
Jim can take a note. I've been with Jim in the middle of like a concert, and he'll just
think something up.
Yes.
Sometimes that's where I get my best ideas. You got to jot them down.
Wesley, they're running the feature. Wesley just looks at me, and you're stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, dude. Just trying.
Jim, if you'd get rid of that subpar phone of yours, the iPhones have a nice note feature.
First of all, I got a stylus, and I can take notes on my phone.
That is the most old man comment.
So
he's the oldest young guy that I know.
And that's a fact. Look at him. He wears it with a badge of honor.
Yeah, I'm beginning to accept that more and more daily. So
do you have your wallet notepad with you right there?
No,
I'm curious.
It's inside.
Do you know what the last note that you took was? I'm just curious.
No, it'd probably be something from work. Yeah, shopping list, something from work, bars and blocks and shock numbers from Ardmore.
How often?
I mean, it could be anything.
Do you keep the notes when you fill it up? Do you put them in a file?
No, they're just temporary. Yeah.
Oh.
They're just temporary. So they're either to-dos or then they get put in a different set of notes or whatever. Like,
no.
Do you got to write it down twice?
Yeah.
Priority notes?
Write it down twice and you won't forget it.
It's like Brooklyn's big right now. Like she wants to take notes. Like if we're going to go grocery shopping, she wants notes. So I go grocery shopping every Sunday, right? And I walk into the Walmart in Decatur, just like I have for the last 30 years that I've walked in there. And I walk in, take a right. I walk all the way down that way, hang a left, go all the way down, just make a whole loop. Guarantee you by the time I make it to the register, you turn around, go back, grab something, probably make it, back again. Notes are just not it for me, buddy. They just don't work.
Okay.
I'd rather just get my steps
a really inefficient use of time, and I don't have the luxury of wasting mine.
Corby, I'm okay with that. Jim thinks of me, and you for that matter, what he's going to think, and there's no changing it. We are who we are.
I'll tell you the last bit of notes in that notebook is the fittings I need to order for my midget fuel system.
Would that be a note that goes that gets prioritized into the additional notebook?
Yes, into the midget build sheet. Yeah.
So you got like separate notebooks for like per set thing, like to dos. Like you got you got a whiteboard inside the notebook. No, do you got like a whiteboard inside the kitchen? go ahead and jot that one down?
No, because I would just write it in my notebook.
How
many notebooks do you still have?
Have you ever gotten up in the middle of the night to grab said wallet notebook?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I like Wesley's comment there. The old Skyline chili there, little 500. You can't get in a bind. I'm telling you, man. Kennedale, KSP did the greatest move there ever was, and putting a porta shitter right in the middle of the infield. That is the move. That is the move.
Boyd has one too. Tracks that allow us to watch features from the infield that have a porta potty are next level.
I'm there.
Just don't know. Super Trunk wants to know if you have small notes for a midget.
I write many ones.
Bates wants to know. Ask him about when he lost his white notebook.
Yeah, I couldn't find my big white setup, the Bible basically, because after Bates got DQ'd, I threw it in the trailer angrily and stormed out, and I guess sheets, and it was destroyed and under. That's not the cleanest, most organized trailer, and then I couldn't find it for about a month, and that was not good.
Jim didn't talk. Jim went off the grid for a couple days.
I was pretty fired up I was pretty upset with myself at that. So, but yeah, no, I got
Corby,
would
that
notebook.
be a situation where he should have blamed the driver, or is that on Jim?
That one's on Jim.
No,
okay.
That one is.
That was 100%.
And that's every other friend that walked by the car and didn't notice and say something. It was on a collective soul of about 100 people who probably saw it and didn't think anything of it, because there is people who run turnbacks like they have how the spuds got welded on were rolled forward on the torsion arms or the torsion rack, and so they have to run turnbacks anyways, and you just who knows.
Well, the next time we went there, I was sitting there in the lineup chute before the main event and looked over at not Joe Bob Lee, but the car kind of looks like that. It's yellow.
Joe was Jr.? No, Joe Bob.
No, it's from Tulsa. They got they got the 52 car.
Can we hear the song again real quick from Tulsa?
Yeah. Just Hayden Mabe. Hayden Mabe was the name.
The Blake Hahn look-alike. The Blake Hahn.
Yeah, we like rolled right up next to him, and I went. The dad was like adjusting the car. I was like, "Hey, by the way, you're going to get popped for a nose wing." They're like, "Whoa, we just got it checked last week," and I was like, "I don't know where you got it checked, but not here, and that's going to be illegal. I'm telling you. I wish I'd have seen it earlier. I would have let you know." He's like, "Oh, we just won't run fifth then," and then they ran fifth and got thrown out. So,
Corby, you ever been to Houston? You ever use those porta potties? I know you're fond of porta potties.
I've never been there, but yeah, and I'm telling you, though, Abilene wins with the pink ones. Abilene's got it. You got to know where they are, buddy. Can't get in a bind.
Back to you, Slim.
No problem, buddy. You should probably ask like where's more like porta pots rather than just the racetracks I've been to, because I probably used up all of them.
You ever used a bucket?
I've used a tree. I could wrap the seatbelt around at this point. Hang on.
Jim, 43 minutes and 58 seconds.
We're doing it right now because
to the TikTok.
Lowe's is the greatest. They have the stall on the end that is not the handicap stall, and it's got the power bars. That's the move.
What's going through your head right now, Jim?
I am.
Is this what you signed up for?
Yes, I guess I saw it coming. I am just terrified for our next weekend without racing.
Does this scare you?
Yeah,
we got a lot to talk about.
Ryder wants to know if Corby would have hit the pisters at Houston. It's like he hits tractor tires.
No problem. No problem.
Like I'm a little worried about our show that's going to air on October the 6th, because there's no racing the weekend before that, and it's going to be Corby's porta potty power rankings.
Ooh. 2027 Porta Potty Power Rankings.
It's gonna be terrible.
Jim, put that down in your wallet notebook. We're gonna do
that one down for us.
Corby's Porta Potty Power Rankings
is gonna wear me thin.
We've got some good ideas for off season.
Like Jeb is kicking around going to nationals. He's like, "Oh man, we could ride up. I gotta come back a day early, but we want to ride up. We can." And I'm sitting there thinking, what would 8 hours riding in the car with Jeb look like for me?
It's not bad.
It would be great. It would be great. Like you'll learn a lot.
Jim, your level of education, like your level of smarts in his level of smarts are equal, but light years different.
For sure. I would love to. I would honestly love like a 12-hour ride with Jeb.
Oh,
just take it in, and especially if Jimmy was there to like fact check us the whole time and just be able to talk back and forth.
Jim just back there on his laptop. That's not true, Jeb.
Out of data service on my phone, looking it up.
It would be good if Jebby, we got to do that, man. Like we got to just jump in a truck and just maybe just like cruise around the Metroplex or something. Like we could probably turn into like a 2-hour ride. Maybe we could do like a live on the road.
You know where we ought to go?
Let's do that, Corby.
Here we go.
Corby and I have been in Tulsa together probably a dozen times, and I don't think we've ever ridden to Tulsa together, have we?
I don't think so. No, Super Trucker, I'm not.
Yeah. No, Kerbo and I got lost on our first trip up to Tulsa. The first time
like 3 o'clock in the morning. All I heard
turned
was
around on the
banjos.
turnpike north of Durant somewhere. I kept seeing like these signs of towns, and I'm like, where have I heard of this town before? And it was like on a Netflix murder mystery documentary from the 80s where the sheriff was in on it, and it's unsolved, quote unquote. And I was like, Kerbo, we gotta get the hell out of here now.
Tulsa's rough, man.
All right,
man.
We've got people lined up wanting to go to Tulsa with us. Let's take a bus.
They're from there. They're from out there.
Well, we'll do a push in the cushion bus.
If we had her dad, Randy, up there for him to tell some of his stories, it's worth it.
And
the cart rides.
I bet you could charter a bus from like Wednesday to Saturday up to Tulsa.
And Jeb just stand up there with a microphone telling us about the world.
Chemtrails.
God.
The pyramids.
Did you see all of it?
JFK.
All
Titanic.
the chemtrails coming off of the sprint cars at Knoxville after the rain last week?
Hey, speaking of chemtrails, I was looking this big Palo Pinto fire. The news said that they were using cloud seeding to try to make rain, which would be awesome.
Look at Jim, he's just biting his lip right now. There's no way.
Jim, do they cloud seed?
I don't know.
That's what you're going?
It's wild. It's wild that we had the 2 hottest days of the year and then wildfires break out and then all of a sudden it just rains. Oh, I know. Randy is. He's ready.
Corby, are you ready?
I'm ready for some rainy stories.
No. Are you ready?
I stay ready. And I gotta get like that.
Yeah. Jesus.
Jim, we're 48 minutes into the show. How many minutes were we in before you just regretted ever talking me into doing a podcast?
2.
2 minutes?
2.
It
seemed like a fun Tuesday night thing for us to all do and get together.
It'd be cool, man. Next week's show, it'll be good, man. We're sizing up for nationals. I'm going to give a shout out too, because I know that neither one of y'all will. Kensington said that Super Nationals is coming up too. We're going to recap any of that, Jim?
Mud turtle stuff?
Yeah.
I guess we can.
Be careful. Be careful.
No, the 305 Nationals coming up, man, and it's going to be big, man.
Kensington doesn't have your number, Jim. So whatever you say here is going to reflect on the two of us.
I'm in for big time door slamming races.
I saw a post earlier that
race at Boone, man.
I saw Aaron Reitzel was going to run the Dome this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wes is going. Wes is all excited. He's been wanting to go to the Dome for 5 years. But it's too close to Chili Bowl time for me. So
you're not going to go with Wes?
No.
you're gonna be worried about your midget and your mini notes.
That's correct. That's correct. The midget right now is about 6 weeks behind schedule of where it probably should be.
It's unacceptable.
I'm gonna ask
we'll
all
be there.
the local Texas drivers, man. Like, make sure that you let us know that you're going. Give you guys a good shout out for next week. Headed to 305 Nationals.
Yeah, so they don't post an entry list,
Right.
but they have like done individual posts of who's entered, which is great. Like instead of just making one list of showing everybody. But maybe we could do a little pushing the cushion wagering next week.
Yeah.
Maybe just find out the Texas guys
Nationals?
going. Yeah. Find out the Texas guys going, break them into groups, and then just wild card
overanalyze it and over algorithm it, put it in a
non-Texans
that none of us will understand.
I could.
Oh, Ryder and Braxton fall into the non-Texans that still can. Do we consider them Texans?
Yes.
Locals at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll try. We'll kind of see how the weekend goes. I just made the decision that I'm going to go to RPM, so that might wreck all those nationals.
I heard there's some older dude that still rips. He's supposed to race this weekend, is what I heard. I don't know.
I don't know if we can make that
like
official.
stir the pot or anything, but
I don't know that we can break somebody else's news. That I don't know if they have a professional press release coming out, but I do hear that the competition will be fierce,
stiff
down there at RPM. Yeah, for the last two.
I'm gonna try to get on the Receiver if I go.
I
want to be in Jim's ear. Nothing would piss Jimmy off more than hearing my voice under caution.
I'll just unplug it, like I had to back in the day when they first came out. Because guys would talk under green, and I can't handle that. So,
so Coy keeps talking about trying to get me in some sort of a grocery getter.
It's happening.
Jim's got a couple of videos.
It's happening, man. We're getting you in. We're putting you in a race, Kerbo. Yeah, you just got to experience it once.
So for a little backstory,
these two videos are the reason that's never going to happen.
I got it. So a little backstory: the first time I met Kerbo was at Texas Motor Speedway on pit road, and he is, just coming out, and I had just moved down here, and guys are like, "Yeah, my buddy Kerbo's coming," and he's gonna go for a ride. And I was like, "All right, let's go." And he's like, "You think you can get him in the window?" I was like, "Yeah, we can get him in. We're good to go." And this guy's name's Alex Chubb. Chubb, I think he's an ARCA guy.
Look at this guy. His buddies
are going to get 1 million views.
His buddies are laughing at him.
Like, flashes the bird.
California hello.
Yeah. Man, why you gotta pick that color fire suit? Like, I'm kind of due for a new fire suit.
I'm not racing. I don't care what y'all say.
Black.
I don't know if black is that slimming.
Well, you get a blue. Like, remember that blue one I wore with Sherbs? It just made me look like the girl from Willy Wonka.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
violet.
Man, yeah. And that's a large man. So I have concerns about if he can get out if that thing catches fire.
I had concerns when you took me for a ride on the speedway.
We're not racing though. That is very, very controlled.
I watched him wad him up this year.
All right, look at him getting out, Corby. What? 1, 2.
This is why I stay ready.
Look, his hat falls off.
Right here. This is why I stay ready. Hold on. Pop the belly out. Beep. There we go. Hey, buddy, don't worry about it. Just like I told Kerbo, like we're in this together, buddy. We're fat brothers, so I'm with
Corby,
you.
Stop saying that.
I'm a huge fan.
We're not fat brothers. Club Racing Inc. Every time I look at that, I just want to see Chubb Racing Inc. Look at this.
So I have a bigger worry about the DOT motorcycle helmet he's also wearing.
Oh, for sure.
Like
that he got at like the Harley Davidson shop.
Pink.
That thing looks like it came from a pawn shop. I don't know. I mean, it sells.
Spend all that money on a custom fire suit, man. You can't even put a skid lid on you. That's
Look at him.
anything.
It undid his belt. It's all unvelcroed. Listen, y'all can kiss my ass. I'm not getting in a race car.
We want you in a Super Trooper so bad down there at Big O if they ever race.
Dude, we can put you in there, man. We can do it. We can do it.
Turbo,
we can make this happen.
Turbo won't even get in my Prius.
We can do it like this, and you got two choices. One, you can agree to do it, or two, you're going on a workout plan this winter. You got your two choices right now.
I will give that big man credit. At least he didn't opt for the 2-piece fire suit.
That's all they had. I had a 2-piece fire suit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about this guy?
This guy's got a
easy, Kerbo.
Got a
easy,
single.
Buddy.
Got the jumpsuit on.
When I met Jim for the first time, that's all. They asked me, they're like, "You're gonna ride?" And I was like, "If you think you can butter my ass into that cup car,
you got to do it, man. You got to race."
It was fine.
56 minutes even, Jim.
So this is a video from New Smyrna. I don't know how old this is, but this came across my feed the other day, and I mean,
the guy in black
just destroying stuff.
Is this the whole video when he goes to his pit?
Yeah, don't spoil it, Kerbo. I mean, here he just ravages them with some nasty hooks. Bam, bam, whack. 1-2s.
I hope he had a shield up.
That's so unfair, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then
look at this.
This is the only reason I'm showing it. First of all, that's about a $12,000 toolbox.
And you're done. Next.
And honestly, I'm going to play that again. Honestly, that's the move, because to tip that thing back over, you might be taking all the tools out of that. Might be a couple hour process.
Jim, I know how you pack your toolbox.
I don't know that they can find 4 guys to deadlift that thing off the ground and rotate it back up, but maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, I don't know how recent this is or if it's from Speed Weeks in February, but it just came across, and yeah, I mean, stock car guys fighting, just today's another day that ends in Y. I mean, but the pit box tip is a cool move. I get it.
You think that's the move? That's one? Like that's just like the cherry on top check mark?
I think if somebody runs me over at Chili Bowl, I'm just going to go up to the top of the ramp and tip over their crash cart like that,
Good luck finding it amongst the
scatter parts. Yeah, just grab one, hope it's marked. Throw it out, make it, I think that's the move, because that's annoying. That took crew guys who had nothing to do with that crash hours to fix. So, yeah. What else we got? We got Kerbo's drag car.
Yes.
Kerbo found this one. He sent it to me. I apparently forgot to turn
this. Great run. No parachutes. Oh shit moment. We're going in. Up. Out of turn 4. Right into the
cornfield.
Now, do you have the other one, Jim? You might have noticed. You might have noticed there's a long lane right next to that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I didn't put 2 and 2 together. There were 2 of them. Yeah, because this is another one. I'm sitting there thinking,
wow.
First of all, where's that camera?
Correct, James. Correct.
Why is that camera out there? Who panned it and turned it? And I cut it off before, it takes another 30 seconds.
Buddy, we got flock cameras on every corner nowadays.
No, yeah, Jim's right. That was a GoPro. So you can tell when this drag car goes up to the corn.
He thought about putting it in the wall right there, and he's like, you know what? We're just going to ride this one out. And he's like, yeah, it's corn down there.
Good for this racetrack to have. Yeah. But why? So where did that camera come from that was out there?
I saw another video last week of a drag car.
Exactly, super trucker.
That slowed down enough to make that turn, and he went around the track.
Yeah, they look like they got an oval track there too. This track reminds me of Waynesfield, Ohio, sprint car track, which is in a cornfield. And around this time of year, harvest time, if you go over the berm in 1 and 2, like I did at Ardmore last week, you're coming back with some stalks of corn.
Belleville has I think it's Belleville has a cornfield on the backstretch and in turn 3.
Lake Odessa, Michigan, I-96.
Okay.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You jump off turn 2, you're gonna clear out a cornfield.
Yeah. The farmer's probably pissed. He probably cost him a couple grand in corn there. It probably got some insurance on that.
You think that's the first time a dragster's gone?
Clearly 2 of them in one day. They're right next to each other. One from the left lane, one from the right lane.
So there's another view. There's another view of the.
There we go.
There's another view of.
That's Waynesfield, Ohio. The guy shoots it over the turn 1 and 2 berm, keeps it running, but takes out a row of corn. Finishes his heat race.
Takes out $200 in corn.
Mark Silva. That happened in 2014.
Do you want me to tell a corn story about?
Corby, go ahead.
Yeah, there's a funny video that Rodney Ferris, Rocket Rodney Ferris, he's no longer with us, got pushed off the top of turn 2, and his interview afterwards, he was like, man, I knew I was going to hit something. It was going to hurt real bad. It just downshifted a couple times and pulled her back up on and rode out.
Back to you, Slim.
Oh, man.
That's the difference of being in a roll cage and just you and God.
Do you have Bates had a big weekend this last weekend. Do you have that? Do we have that media?
I do have that media. Stand by.
I think some people doubt us how good Bates is at swinging a club.
Yeah, but that's subjective. He's 100 times better than we are, but how good is that?
Way better than us.
Here he is taking home the hardware last week. It was the I always get that text message because I don't want to get the name of this tournament wrong.
Club. It was a member guest.
No, it had an official name that sounded very official, and I don't want to take that away from him. I think prestigious.
He's probably still on. Bates, pay attention.
51st Texas 4-ball championship.
I think that makes him an official deputy U.S. Marshal.
Yeah, they won by 5 shots. They kicked everybody's asses. Straight boots to asses.
It's the most Bates thing ever that his little
sandbagging.
That his little money clip is all sideways and not straightened up.
Well, it's also the most Bates thing ever that he's just wearing a hoodie.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
August. A lightweight hoodie at a country club.
He said whenever we went to for the bachelor party, and that's what he wore, and he on a par 3 there was some kids in front of us, and like you just forget like how good some golfers truly are, and there was some kids in front of us running their mouth, and I think that Jim was a little bit
There it is.
Jim was a little bit out of sorts that day. He had a little bit going on the night before.
That month.
And these kids were running their mouth, and Bates started running his mouth. And golf can be intense. And Bates hit a tee shot off par 3, and put it 2 foot from the hole, like it was nothing. Just laid it there, and the kids just shut up and just walked away.
Yeah. No, he's irritatingly good because he doesn't.
For sure.
He comes off like he doesn't care.
He swings like he doesn't care. Like he just has such like a soft, smooth motion.
He looks, irritated that he's got to put his beer down and take this golf shot. It's like, oh, God, man, 300 yards.
Who was it? Was it you that tried to decapitate me and Bates whenever you hit one into the golf cart and it
that was brother-in-law.
Oh, that was brother-in-law. That was.
We need to get out on the golf course here. Some of these weekends get
waiting on you, buddy.
And it's 106
golf
degrees
in Texas
out.
is like a November to March sport.
No, you can go September.
We need to play that night golf thing again.
I'm down.
Out there at the Bay. So,
but
congrats to
that
to
one's
Justin,
closed, but we can go play in Denton. But yeah, congrats to Bates.
Justin, and I think the other guy's name is Albert for winning that. So, Good to see.
Hell of a name.
Yeah, good to see some winning on an off weekend. Because I was not nearly that productive. Like I mopped my house and cleaned it.
So after Corby hacked away at Big Shots, we went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I loaded up the jukebox on Tulsa Time just to set the mood for Corby.
Yeah, I think it's funny whenever my computer dies and internet goes out and power goes out next week and I can't make the show.
All right.
I'm expecting that from Jim.
Yeah, I went and played music bingo in downtown Denison.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah.
I'm looking more for let me know whenever it's music trivia.
My wife will boat race you in that. You don't want any part of my wife in music trivia.
Do it. I'm down.
Music bingo is not trivia. They tell you what the songs are gonna be.
Wait,
we can go from Fall Out Boy to Griffin to Toby Keith.
Let me tell you,
Frank Sinatra. We can go down the list, buddy.
Let me tell you what music bingo is. It's cultured power hours. You guys didn't do power hours in college back in the day?
Yeah, I had Towers of Power, whenever they brought out the Tower of Beer.
Power hour where somebody made a mixtape or a CD that was just 60 1-minute songs, and you took a shot or a drink every minute for an hour.
Is this did you tackle each other if you got it wrong?
Were y'all throwing things at each other?
Yeah,
throwing darts at foreheads? What were y'all doing during
that? That's right. Yeah, we were probably playing beer pong over there, but over here we were doing a power hour, or maybe doing both back in the day. But yeah, that's all music trivia is. It's cultured winery power hours. So
Super Trucker said Fall Out Boy drives a race car.
They did have a Sherb Shop Bangers section at the winery where it was all real angry dude sweat music. So and I'm like, oh, I know this song. Chelsea's like, how do you know this song? I was like, Sherb Shop Race Shop, Tuesday night, Bleeding Brakes.
I remember the funniest thing I ever heard inside that shop was I believe it was a Bullet for Valentine song came on, and I was like, oh my God, I love this song. I was like, Jim, do you like this song? And he goes, did it change?
They all sound the same.
The hell?
Good music, man.
No, it's not.
All right, so
I will tell you on road trips, Corby will drop one of those stupid songs, and he'll go, "Do you know what this one's about?" Corby, I can't even hear words, and he'll go, "This one's a really sad song about a guy whose grandmother died and then his wife left him."
You got to know music. You don't just listen to music. You got to know the music.
That ain't me, bro.
I don't care if you listen to electronic.
I ain't got that
folk.
kind of time.
I mean,
Corby, you think Jim was around for 12 CDs for $1?
No.
Columbia House?
I've never bought a CD in my life.
Oh.
Not any of the nows? You wasn't, sick at home whenever you were in 8th grade and you fell asleep and you woke up and it was Now 14 or something like that, and it was Genie in a Bottle was the song playing whenever you woke up to it.
Stadium Rock?
Stadium Rock, yeah. No. Yeah, I've never bought a CD. I don't think I ever
People
went to
talk
a
about the dangers of
college.
driving and texting and driving nowadays, dude. Merle had one. Merle had dude, this thing was
cases?
6 deep. Oh yeah, just laid it across the steering wheel and just no.
Yeah. Driving with our knee flipping. We got a CD in our mouth.
We'll put this CD in and we'll play one song. Okay, next one. And then, and then
I just had sports radio on. Cincinnati's version of The Ticket.
Unbelievable. I would look for the tallest
Homer,
bridge,
the sports animal.
closest. Jeez.
When you were in high school?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I was calling in play of the week. I was calling in, bitching about the Bengals D coordinator weekly. Yeah. I mean, come on. On 1360, Homer, the sports animal. Yeah. Or 1520 or something like that.
1520?
Yeah. AM, bro.
Who remembers? Were you into ham radio too?
Come on.
So I've lived in Texas for 10 years. I have one preset on my radio, and it's the ticket. I've never turned the station. I couldn't name you one radio station in town that's not the ticket.
Jeb will no longer talk to you.
Honestly, that's fine if it's not about race car. Yeah, no, I like. There's preset 1 in my truck, and the other 5 have never been touched on my screen.
That's disappointing.
It's just always been the ticket. I've never listened.
Corby, you know how you said you wanted to go into Wilson's house and just mishang?
I'm going to get into your truck, and I am going to set every single one of them to 103.7. Every one of them.
Okay, go for it. They don't get touched, so
no problem.
Anyway,
I'm going to put a speaker, like a Bluetooth speaker, behind there. And every time you start your truck, I'm going to put a relay in it to fire this Bluetooth speaker, and you're not going to figure out where this music's coming from. And it's going to be all music.
You got a lot of time.
That's a lot of work.
No problem. It's easy.
Yeah. All right.
So before we start wrapping it up, we've got to pay our respects to an absolute legend that we lost today, the one and only Dolly Parton.
Absolutely.
When I heard that on my way home from work today, so
yeah,
that's a bummer.
Chelsea was big sad.
She was? Dolly Parton's not Italian.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was kind of weird. But yeah, she started throwing around words like American icon. I was like, whoa. That's reserved for Dale Earnhardt. Don't just start throwing around.
Everything's not racing, Jim.
Oh,
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Islands in the Stream.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a Kenny Rogers
song. I Will Always Love You. I guess you're going to say that's a Whitney Houston song?
No. I mean, I don't have hot
banger,
music
huh, Corby?
opinions.
It's an absolute banger. Either way, Whitney Houston or Dolly.
I know my cousin used to always sing Fancy when we would go sing karaoke
Reba
back
McEntire.
in the day. Oh, my bad. I thought it was Dolly Parton. Maybe I'm thinking of Jolene.
Reba.
I don't know. But yeah.
Jolene's another good one.
Good one. Good job there, Jim. Great
Look
song.
at you.
See?
Look at
Great
you.
song.
What a great comeback there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad for
what
Reba.
else we got, fellas?
That's it. Going
Do we have
RPM.
a power rankings? I guess we don't have an update to the power rankings.
No, I didn't update it. The only race was Lawton. They only had 8 cars, and it was all Oklahoma guys. I believe. I think Bradley Ivy was up there or something. But anyway.
We got 305 Nationals coming up, man. Everyone's parked and taking stuff apart, putting it back together, and make sure your stuff's right.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I think RPM will be okay on cars Saturday. That's one of the reasons I'm going. Because Bates told me he couldn't go. His kid had football come up. And I want to make sure that I support them as much as I can because I'm a little worried about car count. So, we'll see.
Jimmy single-handedly carrying sprint car racing in America.
I'm trying. My back's sore.
And now he's talking about having chili dogs there. What?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna make that happen.
All right. Well, Merle's calling me. He tried to call me before, and now he's calling me again. So it must be something super important.
Yep.
Duty calls. So go ahead, Kerbo.
All right, everybody.
Roll the courts.
Thanks a lot for wasting another Tuesday night with us and Jim's Happy Dads. We really appreciate it. We'll do it. Let's do a show next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Let's do it, man. Let's get all these cars that are coming from the Texas or the local area. Let us know who's going up there. We'd love to talk about you guys. Give you a shout out. Let's show Texas and Southern Oklahoma.
Yeah, we'll do a preview next week. If you're at Ardmore, come down and say hey.
What about RPM?
RPM, buddy.
RPM, sorry.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a come down.
Ardmore is still ingrained in I'm still having nightmares. So,
sorry, buddy.
Yeah, if you're at RPM, come down and say hey. And hopefully we have a good run there Saturday. And then, yeah, that'll be that. Everybody have a good weekend. Thanks for being on.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Pushing the Cushion podcast. I'm sorry that it was a complete waste of your time. Maybe Corby and Slim will actually learn how to make an interesting podcast before the next one. Who am I kidding? I don't get paid enough for this. We'll see you next time.